Come on, get your air. Head through. Good.
Come on. Come on, push, push.
What's going on, guys? Coach Joe here in the Lions Den, and what I want to talk today about is how to breathe while lifting, and specifically lifting heavy. Okay, so a lot of people who watch this channel, we're benching heavy, we're pressing heavy, squatting heavy, deadlifting heavy. We are just lifting heavy. So the breathing that you're going to do is going to be somewhat different than you would if you were doing high reps. Okay, so higher volume, lower intensity, or if you were going for a run or something like that. And the biggest thing that we want to address first is why. Why do we need to care about how we breathe, and why are we going to breathe this way? So when lifting heavy, I like to use the Valsalva maneuver or method, and that is really just filling the abdominal cavity with air, and that's going to create a shell around your extremities pretty much. Okay, it's gonna protect your spine, and it's gonna also create energy. And the reason we wanna do that is just for that last reason exactly, is to create energy in the lift as well as keeping our body safe, okay? It's what can make or break you in a deadlift from hurting your back, or a squat from dropping the bar. It's what can prevent you from getting a 5 to 10 pound PR, all right? So you wanna make sure that you are breathing properly, taking the time to learn it so that it can translate into your lifts and it can help keep you safe, help get you PRs, and be as efficient as possible. So what I'm gonna do is go over a couple exercises, or just try to give you some points that will let you know if you're breathing correctly or improperly before you hit a big lift. So one of the most basic exercises that I've learned over time is I'll tell my clients just put their hand, one on their chest and one on their belly, okay? And a lot of the times what they'll do is when I say take a deep breath, okay? Really what I want them to do is from their belly, they're gonna breathe from their chest. So what that looks like is I'll have a hand here. I'll say breathe from your, or breathe a big deep breath, and I'll go like that, okay? And the problem with that is when we do that, we put all the blood into our head. And I think that's what I'm doing actually wrong when I do my keg clean and press or my log, is that breath is rushed and all the blood's going to my head, and that's where I start to feel like a space monkey and I'm gonna pass out and die. So even if we just sat here for a second, right? And I breathe from my chest and I squeeze as tight as I can. So whoa, hold on. All right, so literally felt like my eyes were gonna pop out of my skull. As soon as I let the air out, I was so dizzy, and it just didn't feel good. Now, if you actually breathe from your belly first, so have the hand on the belly, hand on the chest, and we're gonna puff out the belly first. I can actually talk to you guys while my core is still braced, and you can see that my face isn't purple, but I'm nice and strong in the core, okay? So that's the difference. And if you're trying to do that and that didn't make any sense, don't worry. I'm gonna give you guys a couple more exercises that can really help to make sure that you're using your core properly, and we're gonna dive into that now.
Guys, so the one exercise I really like to do with clients if they're not understanding how to breathe from their belly first or their abdominal cavity is to take something like this, which is just a dodgeball. We're gonna put it on the ground, I'm gonna lay over top of it on my belly. So right over top, laying straight out, hopefully it doesn't pop. And I'm on my belly. From there, what I'll say is take a chest breath so that they can just see that. They don't really raise too much, okay? The whole chest cavity is filling up with air and going right to the head rather than the abdominal cavity. So we're right here, big chest breath. I don't really raise that much, okay? So now what I'm gonna try to do is tell them to crush this ball against the floor, breathing out, okay, with the air. So So as you can see, as I took that big inhale, I was pressing that ball into the floor, okay? And it was causing that ball to squish from the pressure from my abdominal cavity. So that's what we're trying to mimic when we do our heavy squats, presses, deadlifts, or anything really when we're going heavy. So that is what you guys are aiming for. And this is a great exercise to do that, especially if you're someone who can't get it, if you're a coach trying to teach an athlete. I'm just giving you guys some tools that I use.
Okay guys, the last example, if you're a coach and you're trying to teach people how to do this, I like to use this water bottle as an example. The problem with this is right now it's actually full, so we gotta kill the water bottle. Cool. So think of this as your body, okay, thoracic cavity, your abdominal cavity. If we had legs, they'd be down here, just like that. So, bottle's full of air, cap is on. Squeeze! Nothing happens. All right, so the air stays in there, it's nice and strong, it's secure. Now, I'm gonna undo this cap a little bit, okay? Going for that big deadlift, that big squat, big chest breath. Let all the air out. Oh, snap! We just broke our back, okay? So hopefully that gives you guys a little illustration on how to keep the air in the cavities so that you don't die, all right? But there you go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you learned a couple things and you can take that and apply it to your lifting. If you're a coach, try to teach some people, show them this fun little activity, and they'll probably get a kick out of it. But that's it. Hopefully you learned something. Share this video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll catch up with you guys later. All right, peace.